Okay, hi everybody. Today we are going to be talking about fields of post-secondary study. We're going to first introduce ourselves. So I'm Maddie. I'm currently a third-year student in the Bachelor of Arts English program, and everyone else can introduce themselves as well.
My name's Marin. I'm a second-year student in a Bachelor of Science.
I'm Madison. I'm a second-year student in anthropology.
And I'm Rhett. I'm second-year student in interior design.
Awesome. Okay, so the programs that we're going to be covering today are not obviously an extensive list. They're not all of them. So we encourage you guys to do your own research if there's a program that we talk about here that you're not necessarily interested in. But we are going to be talking about programs that we are most familiar with. So what I'm going to be talking about today is a Bachelor of Arts. It's a 4-year program. And there are many different programs in this, but the three that I'm going to be covering are English, psychology, and policy studies. So the English program, which is the one that I am in, is a degree that focuses on the study of literature, film, and culture. It's an extensive range of fiction and nonfiction works that you can learn about. So from the 16th or 15th century, there's Edmund Spenser, or you can study Margaret Atwood, which is another really popular modern author. And I don't know what you may be interested in, but if you really love reading in high school, if you really did well in English 30, that this could be a program that would interest you in. And in this degree, you can learn a lot about writing, analyzing stories, and also be able to participate in scholarly research. So some career options for you would be freelance writing. So that's writing for other people, or you can be an independent writer. You can be an editor for a magazine or some scholarly magazine as well. You can also become a high school teacher. You would need extra training, extra years of school for that. You can also become a university professor as well, but that is also going to include extra years of schooling. So the master's degree is what you would get after you finish your Bachelor of Arts, or you can move on to do your PhD. You can also become a library program editor at any really local library. The next program I will talk about is psychology. So if you're somebody who really is interested in the mind and the behavior, this would be a degree that would interest you. So this degree, as it says in the presentation, focuses on the study of the human mind, complex behavior, and varying psychological phenomenons. You'll also be equipped in this program to do research, apply the scientific method, and do different statistical analysis in graphs and learn how to read that. So career options for you would obviously be a psychologist or a counselor. You could also get your PhD in this program as well to become a teacher or a professor. And you can also become a researcher as well. I didn't include in this you can also become a lawyer with this degree as well. Law schools also accept this as a degree that allows you to get in. The next degree I'll be talking about is policy studies. This degree offers students an opportunity to study and analyze and construct different policies. You'll be able to write, implement different policies, and be able to have the skills necessary to participate in political and government positions or any really public position. And so career options for this, you could do an economist, you could become an economist analyst, a government official, political advisor, you could become a lawyer. Again, that would require extra years of schooling in law school. And there's also government relations advisor.
So for Bachelor of Communications, I'll be covering broadcast media, information design, and journalism as the degrees you can get. If you really like English in high school or you like being creative with art or creative writing, again, good things to have going into it. So for broadcast media, it helps with digital storytelling more so, and it lets you produce things with audio and visual content. So kind of applying to any age group possible online. Career options that you can have with this, a few is just an on-air media host or anchor, an independent filmmaker, podcast producer or host, or YouTube producer or personality, so just reaching out to audiences of all ages. For information design, if you're a really creative person, this is a good one for you because it's going with visual writing, thinking, problem solving, and you're just making concise and clear, engaging things for audiences. So a couple career options for that would be user experience design, graphic design, creative director, communications coordinator. And then for journalism, this one, if you really enjoy writing, is always good because you can go in a multitude of fields to produce and publish stories to audiences. So you can do sports writing, entertainment, science, human rights, something that really draws your attention or that you're passionate about. And you learn lots of skills through that one. And then a couple career options would just be like a multimedia journalist, news reporter, social media specialist, or a documentary maker.
All right, I'm going to be talking about the Bachelor of Science. There are lots of major options for this one, but I'm going to be talking about biology, chemistry, and computer science specifically. So the biology degree, obviously, if you're interested in biology and chemistry in high school, this degree gives you the opportunity to study living organisms and their composition, gives you a well-rounded foundation of the life sciences, and gives you lots of hands-on experience and research opportunities. This program is really flexible because you can concentrate in either cellular and molecular biology like myself, or anatomy and physiology, or ecology and evolution. Some career options for you are to become an ecologist, a biotechnologist, and this is a great pre-med program if you're looking to go to medical school and you want to become a physician or a veterinarian, or other graduate programs that you could look into are becoming a genetic counselor and a physician assistant as well. The second degree we're going to be looking at is chemistry. If you enjoyed chemistry and even physics and math in high school, chemistry is a science that connects everything. A degree in chemistry allows you to understand the molecular processes that make up life. This one gives you a lot of hands-on lab experience as well and research opportunities, or even if you're interested in a career in pharmaceuticals and how they improve the quality of life. A lot of graduate school opportunities with this degree as well. You could become an analytical lab services, pharmaceutical scientist, patent examiner, a science writer, a material scientist, or a professional chemist. And the computer science degree is a really great one because it allows much more job security after graduation. There's not a lot of extra experience required, and these jobs are in really high demand. You'll learn about the impact of computing in the real world and mathematics programming and operating systems, and you will also be able to enhance your communication and critical thinking skills. So some career options for you are a software developer, IT manager, system architect, a software engineer, designer, a cloud developer, or a user experience analyst.
All right, I'll be talking about Bachelor of Child Studies. It includes the Child and Youth Counselor or the Early Learning and Child Care. All right, so with the Child and Youth Counselor, this is more for the people who like the psychology side of childcare. So the degree allows you to be a positive role model in the lives of children and youth who may have had a hard time or are having a hard time at home. It's like they're going through abuse, neglect, or family breakdowns, or they might just have behavioral and mental difficulties. So The way you'll be learning this will be through many different learned areas of knowledge and practical experiences. So that's like through counseling, psychology, treatment strategies, intervention, and assessment, as well as child and youth development. So your career options for this would be child and youth counselor, of course, family support worker, or even a team leader or supervisor in these areas. And then the other one would be early learning and childcare. So in this program, you also have a very well-rounded and developed curriculum that prepares you for your future in the career. This is done through the exploration of child development, learning through play, creating responsive learning environments, nutrition and health, communication, and collaboration with children, families, and community members, as well as a curriculum or program development and implementation. So career options would be special and inclusive education, leadership in early learning and childcare programs, as well as early childhood education. And I believe that.
Yeah, and so that concludes our little presentation. We hope that you guys found something that really interests you, and we wish you all the luck in your future endeavors.